It's a grand free-for-all here in the tournament at this town. Yes, I actually don't know how to say this name, but so I'm just going to say this town in Azurai territory. Anyway, welcome back to Eagle Rising, and we are going to be participating in this huge grand melee that is no doubt going to be a rather amusing affair. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe we're going to be able to survive, maybe we won't. It very much depends on the color of my cape and how luxurious it looks. And it does look indeed very, very luxurious. So let's just see if we can, yes, take out the only noble in this tournament. Because of course we do not really want to fight her in the later rounds. So if we can make sure that she doesn't survive, then that would be very much preferable in the end. Anyway, there we go. We actually did achieve victory. There is a bamboo axe for the reward here. I don't know. Is that actually any good? Is it any good? I don't really know what to make of it, to be honest, because generally I'm not that big a fan of axes unless it's thematically fitting for the character build or anything like that. But generally, I would definitely say, yeah, probably not. If I am going to use a shorter reach weapon, I much prefer using something like a hammer or a mace or something like that. I generally feel like maces, I don't know, I feel like they perform just that little bit better, and they are a little bit more satisfying to use as well. But I absolutely love this cape. Gotta say, I love this cape. Look at how it flows off our shoulders so majestically. We should be the Emperor of Calradia. What do you think? I think that would probably be a nice idea, but obviously that's not really the plan for for this series. But generally, it will be when Eagle Rising is finished, of course. Anyway, here we go. It's a 1 versus 1, me against this guy. I actually have a couple of thrown weapons. Nice. Okay, I'm looking forward to using these. I mean, generally, you know, I actually really like thrown weapons now. I used to not like them at all. Nice. Hit him in the leg. Hit him in the face. Oh, that was wonderful. Hit him in the leg, hit him in the face. Oh, yes. Perfect. All right, so there we go. We actually won it. Gained a reasonable amount. Actually, a pretty decent amount of money right there. And I'm actually wondering what we should do now, because here's the thing. I would like to get maybe another caravan up and running. She's got some good riding skill, this one. Yeah, she has some good riding skill. She doesn't. He has none. And he oh yeah, this guy was actually in the tournament, wasn't he? He actually has a decent amount of tactics skill and riding skill. So I'm actually going to recruit him. And how much? Oh, he's only 500. Really? That is kind of weird. All right. We're going to keep him in my party for the moment, because obviously in the case of, you know, just recruiting companions, you need to make sure that you outfit them with some pretty decent gear, because you don't really want to send them out into the world with, well, nothing. And generally I've done that in the past when I haven't really cared one way or another whether they survive, because I was just rolling in money. But this time around, no, it actually matters just that little bit more. So I'm going to take a bit longer to send him out. And I'm also being very selective in the units that I'm taking as well. But I don't know whether you've noticed already, but my army size is absolutely incredible. And that is really strange, because I am still clan tier 2, as you can see right here. I am still clan tier 2, exactly the same as I was in the previous episode. And well, the only reason for that is these units that I'm getting. These guys, these ones, right? The Centurions? I think they're the ones that actually give the bonus. I actually am unsure. I couldn't tell you, but I do have some tier 7 units, if you can believe it. Now, you may think to yourself, how did you get a tier 7 unit? Okay, so here's the story. I went into a battle with 2 groups of relatively large looters. Yes, indeed looters. And they leveled up. That's it. Yeah, there you go. That's the story. Yeah, it's not very exciting, right? No. Not very exciting at all. But it is the truth. That is exactly what happened. Anyway, I am going to attempt to do one more prison break. and then we will probably be making peace. But it's gonna... Oh, okay, never mind. Apparently we will not be making peace at the moment. And, oh, seems like my caravan was indeed murdered. What a wonderful, wonderful turn of events that is. Oh well, never mind. Okay, I guess that is to be expected, I suppose. Okay, so here we go. I am, of course, not in the oh, wait a minute. I am in the faction? No. It says type mercenary. I assume that means mercenary because I have a little little gold piece above my head there on the clan icon. So I assume that means that I am still a mercenary party, which is absolutely fine. Yeah, that's great, you know. But unfortunately, there are no mercenary things to actually accomplish at the moment. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of extra time recruiting some people. Obviously, I don't have a way to earn money at the moment either, so I will probably be heading into the nearest possible tournament once again. I will not be showing you that because I think I've shown quite a few of those so far, and I don't know whether you're going to get bored of those, so I'm just going to keep it a little bit shorter this time around. And look at this, there just so happens to be a tournament here, so we're going to be going in there, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so this is kind of carrying on from the previous series of the Bannerlord, or the sort of bandit playthrough that we had beforehand. And yeah, this is a betting fraud task. I actually have no idea what this is all about because I've actually never done it before. So I thought to myself, okay, this seems like a pretty interesting thing to do. And maybe you haven't seen anything like this before either. Anyway, I've been thinking for a while about how you and I might work together. Interested? What kind of a partnership are we talking about? Well, you've made quite a name for yourself as a warrior. You may not know this, but I keep an eye on the careers of champions like yourself for professional reasons. I follow tournaments, you see, and like to both place and take bets. But of course, I need someone who can not only win those tournaments, but lose if necessary. If you understand what I mean. Not all the time, that would be too obvious. Here's what I propose. We enter into a partnership for 5 tournaments. Don't bother memorizing which ones you win and which ones you lose. Before each fight, an associate of mine will let you know how you should place. Follow my instructions, and I promise you will be rewarded handsomely. What do you say? As long as the payment is good, I agree. Let's have a look. Try to enter 5 tournaments over the next 45 days or so. Right before the fight, you'll hear from my associate how far I want you to go in the rankings before you lose. Now, I know you can't win every fight, so if you underperform once or twice, I'd understand. But if you lose every time, or worse, if you overperform, well then, I'll be a bit angry. But I'm sure you won't disappoint me. Enjoy your riches. Okay, so how much are we actually going to get for this particular task? I have no clue, and I think that's the exciting part. So I'm going to go over to Onira first, because there is a tournament going on here, as you can quite clearly tell. So hopefully we're going to be able to get there before it ends, because you never know, maybe sometimes it will. And what we're going to do is I'm literally just going to sell some of my gear here. Actually, I'm just going to equip this guy first. I have no saddle for some reason. I don't know why I have no saddle for him, but I guess I will just buy a relatively cheap one for him. And there we have it. There's not much else I can really sell apart from weapons. Okay, so let's go into the arena. Join the tournament. 3 nobles are present. Hello there. Hey there, friend. So you don't need to know my name, but suffice to say that we're both friends of Placidius the Bastard. Here's his message for you. Lose this tournament at the 3rd round. Okay, so 3rd round. Okay, let me make sure that I actually remember this. So the 3rd round is here, so that... Okay, so let's see if we can actually do this. This will be a very interesting position to be in, because our wife, who is now in our party, by the way, is also participating in the tournament. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Okay, so let's have a look here. I have a bow. Well, this is... Okay, well that went much better than anticipated. Oh, okay. I'm not entirely sure what that guy was actually doing, but oh, all right. I'm fine with that. And yeah, you know that's the thing. Whenever I go quiet, you know that I'm actually concentrating, or very much trying to concentrate and do my best. Anyway, let's have a look and see if we can win this one, because the next one is between a lot of noble, you know, style units. So this is going to be very interesting. Okay, as long as I can hit people with the thrown weapon, I don't think I really mind too much. Oh no, I missed. Really? That was really bad. Oh no, it's actually... Oh, never mind. It's actually fine. It is actually fine. Our new companion, Kuth the Falcon, managed to do a very, very good job right there. Okay, I don't even know why I'm betting on myself, by the way. Why was I betting on myself? That is absolutely useless. So I've literally just spent 1,000 gold for nothing. Okay, yeah, well, I'm going to join this. We're going to make it seem like I'm trying to win this, alright? So I'm going to try and hit him with my thrown weapons a little bit. Oh! Well... yeah, I'm not sure what to really make of that, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna just, yeah, I guess get killed now. That was really bad. He said, worse, overperform. We do not want to overperform. Well, what happened back there? Well, that wasn't bad luck or incompetence. Oh no! Trusted in you and he doesn't take well to betrayal. Oh dear, wait a minute. Does he... We failed it. Oh no. Oh wow, I was actually really excited about that yeah, and I'm gonna go away for a second. Alright, so I've just completed an escort merchant caravan mission, and I gotta say, if you are hurting for money, this is possibly one of the best ways of getting money, to be honest. Because you may think, oh yes, do a tournament. Yeah, do a couple of tournaments, you're gonna get a decent amount of cash from that. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get a decent amount of cash for it, but then you're not really gonna level up your troops, you're not gonna get loot. You're not going to get any experience for yourself, mostly if you're playing on the native game without any mods installed. But you do the escort merchant caravan mission and you get everything. You get prisoners, you get loot, you get experience for you and your troops, you get money for those troops, obviously the prisoners, you know, etc. You get to be able to gain relation with people, and also the money from the task completion. And you know, here's the thing, okay? I was literally at 1,000 gold. I was at 1,000 gold. I had just leveled up my troops, and I had spent 3,800 to level up my troops, and then I had nothing left, basically. And I literally had nothing, so badly nothing, even in my inventory, and I'm talking about loot here as well. I had nothing to sell either. That I was hemorrhaging morale. I was losing morale over and over again. And so, what did I do? Escort merchant caravan. Boom. 30,000 gold. It's actually really quite amazing. Yeah, so obviously, when you last saw me, which was literally just, I don't even know, 30 seconds ago, it's been a while since that time. It's been about 10 minutes or so. I mean, maybe 15. I don't know. It's been a little bit of time since then. But my spirits have been lifted by that, I have to say. I feel like, yeah, that's been very nice. Also, I have this. Yeah, I found another betting fraud task, and I am going to be attempting to do this once again. So, 5 tournaments once more. Okay, let's do it. So I'm going to enter the tournament here in like a... You know what I'm going to do? I'm literally going to save. I am literally going to save because I'm very worried that maybe something else will happen, and then maybe I can just reload if I mess it up or something. I don't know, but generally, obviously if I fail, then that's perfectly on me. But if I make a genuine mistake that is literally just ruining the whole thing, then I'd probably prefer to, you know, see what I can do about that. Oh, 5 nobles. Okay, wait a minute. He says win the tournament. Okay, he says win the tournament. All right, let's try, sir. And he's actually giving us a one-handed weapon as a reward. Well, he's not giving us that, but the reward is that. So this is going to be really interesting. So I have to win this. This is very, very weird. Okay. Why couldn't he tell me that before? Okay, let's do some damage. Oh, that was really bad. Nice. Nice. Okay, good damage, good damage. Okay, I only have to... See, now, here's the really, really funny thing about fighting these guys when they can only use piercing attacks. All they have is an overhead and a regular thrusting attack. So it's really, really easy to, shall we say, do 1 versus 1s where you can block them. And it's a lot easier for me with just 2 directions to block in comparison to, you know, 4. So that's actually really nice. Anyway, I've got a standard Centurion layout. Oh, ow, what? Oh, that's my wife. Well, technically that's Borgar's wife, but still. There you go. Eliminated her relatively fast. There we go, that one's dead. That way, and this one will surely follow. There we are. Ah, ha, ha, Kuth. Take that, sir. Alright, yes. Okay, so yeah. Obviously, I was unaware that he would actually want me to win some of these tournaments. I actually thought that most of them he would want me to just completely and utterly fail. Wow, this thing really does so much damage. It's crazy. Alright, so here we go. Final stage. Now, don't get killed. Can you imagine if I would die here? That would be very funny. But also extremely pathetic. Because imagine, I literally... See, now, my main goal, actually, when I went away in that cutaway, was literally just to find this quest again. I just wanted to find that. I went all the way around. I went into Kuze territory, I went into Sturgeon territory, and I eventually found it again here at Lycaron. Here's the... You literally... You gave me 250 gold. Okay. I'm not convinced so far. I'm a little bit suspicious by the extremely low amount of money that I'm so far being paid by these people. But let's actually, I'm going to withhold judgment for the moment. I'm going to withhold judgment. I will, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, they deserve that. They are criminals after all. You know, they certainly deserve that, don't they? Yes, I'm sure they're not extorting every single person that they could ever. But yes, okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to be either the most eye-opening thing that we've ever seen, or it's going to be one of the most disappointing things. Alright, we have another tournament. 6 nobles are actually present here. Lose this tournament in the 4th round. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Okay, so I actually won the previous round. So, I mean, not the previous tournament, should we say. And I literally did get that that wonderful sword. I don't know why I'm betting. Why am I betting? Okay, so 4th round. Alright, so I need to win up until that point. Let's not die. Oh, this is really weird for me, actually. Being on a horse. I haven't been on a horse in a tournament in a very, very long time. So this is very strange. Nice damage. Okay, here we go. Oh, this guy's gonna murder me. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, I'm very surprised. Okay, good. Maybe I can get a little bit more polearm skill. Oh, that was badly timed. Oh, I'm really disappointed now, actually. I thought to myself, oh yes, you know, this is going to be an amazing amount of damage that I'm going to be able to deal against this blue team member. And then, boom, 6 damage. That was wonderful. Nice. Alright, yeah, I just wanted to murder him because I know that I can probably eliminate Mr. Falcon. Yes, I can probably eliminate him without too many difficulties because he is indeed a companion and not actually a noble vassal, because the vassals obviously have a much higher skill level, skill proficiencies, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, let's do this. Okay, yeah, I actually like the rounds a whole bunch with thrown weapons, although they are very difficult to not die in, if you know what I mean, because literally if you get hit by one of these, you're probably dead. So it's a bit risky. It's a bit risky, especially considering we're doing this task at the moment. Okay, so I need to lose in the 4th round, so that means I need to win this one. Okay, let's be careful. Oh, murdered. Murdered. Okay, just enough time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just enough time to do that. Okay. I don't know why I'm still betting, by the way. Why am I still betting? I am an imbecile. Okay, let's just join. I am literally not going to do anything this time. I'm just going to charge at him. Let me see if he... Yeah, he is actually going to hit me if I don't dodge. I was kind of wondering to myself, am I going to get hit if I literally just charge at him straight? And it seems like yes, indeed, I am going to get hit. Okay, so there we go. We got another 250. All right. I was actually hoping that the payment might increase. Should we say in sequential order? So in other words, it might double up every time. So you might get 250, 500, then maybe 1,000, then maybe 2,000 or something like that. But obviously that's way too expensive, right? I think that might be too much. Oh yeah, by the way, the Aserai declared war against us, so we will obviously be, we will definitely be participating in the various wars and things like that. So yeah. Well, I should not keep you for... You did very well in that last fight. People definitely won't be expecting you to win this tournament. What a surprise that would be. Well, I should not keep you from your tournament. You know what to do. Okay, so she said... So I'm supposed to win this? Okay, I'm supposed to win this. I'm a bit dumb, so, you know, forgive me. Okay, so let me see if I can... Oh, nice headshot. Okay, actually not a headshot. It was a shoulder shot. I mean, who knows, right? It might be his shoulder. It might be his head. Who knows? We don't. You know, it was clearly sticking out of his shoulder, but we're just going to say that was a headshot. All right. Otherwise, let's move. Let's get him. Let's get him, Vizina the Grizzled. I don't know who you are, but you have a very wonderful beard, apparently. Ooh, this is a nice weapon. What's this? I don't know what this weapon is. Can I drop it, actually, for a real quick second? Oh, I wanted to see what it was. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so I have to win this, so I should probably take this a bit more seriously, shouldn't I? Okay. Yes, those are the kinds of situations I absolutely adore, because literally seeing that wonderful ragdoll, that is just super fun. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Obviously, that guy, he just... There's no way that any of those regular units can really defeat us right now, because we do have some pretty good one-handed skill. We have 225 right now, so... Yeah, that's probably the reason. Anyway, let's see if I can maybe get a nice headshot. You see... Look, I mean, here's the funny thing. He was standing here, and now he's all the way over there. Did you see that? That was the amount of... what is it? Propulsion. The amount of propulsion that he gains by being hit by this thrown weapon, even though I'm not even a thrown weapon user, is absolutely amazing. It really is. Okay, so we're against our wife right now, so I have to be a bit careful. Okay, apparently not. Apparently I don't need to be careful because she did not cover her head, apparently. Alright, so we won this one. Okay, we are very impressed. Here's the profit. Okay, Still 250. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, to be honest, but okay. This is the sword, by the way, that we gained in one of the previous fights. It's pretty good, I gotta say. I feel like it's pretty good, but this is a standard weapon. What I do like about it, however, is that it is one-handed only and not a one-handed / two-handed weapon. Because if you are going to use a one-handed / two-handed weapon, you have to bear in mind that because it is, you know, partially usable in a two-handed fashion, it is going to be slightly heavier than you might be used to, or that your character might be used to, and as a result, it is going to swing a lot slower than a pure one-handed weapon would be. And that's the reason why I generally tend to prefer not getting those. You know, I tend to prefer, you know, getting the actual, the other ones, you know, the, just the straight-up one-handed ones, because they are just so much faster, so much easier to use and everything, so it really makes a huge difference. There's actually a bandit hideout quest here as well. Maybe we want to do that, but maybe after this, I'm not entirely sure. This, by the way, this village right here, Ethamisa is probably one of the most amazing villages, because there are 2 people here with wonderful amounts of units. I mean, you can see that I literally just spent 2,000 on new recruits, like actual just recruits. I mean, these guys are obviously pretty high tier, but still, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so how many more tournaments do I have to do? I have to do another 2. All right. Vostrom doesn't have one. How many days do I have left? Oh, I have a lot of days. I mean, literally, he said 45 days, right, total? So I should be able to find one. Let's go over to Poros. There's probably going to be one over there. And I'm pleased to see, actually, that the war exhaustion of the war is not currently going super, super fast up. He says as it goes very far up in not long. That always happens to me, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, well, never mind. The point is, it doesn't really matter anyway. We've already seen Azurai units, and generally, I don't really mind whether we see them or not. Anyway, there are 3 nobles here. What do you want? You did very well in the last fight. What? Really? Okay, you apparently want me to win this one as well. Alright, ooh, this is a mace. Oh, I'm like, okay, I'm happy to win this. Oh yes, I am happy to win this. You know, this is the bad thing about these tournaments, because 100% I'm going to think to myself, oh yeah, I'd love to win this, and then I literally die in the first 2 minutes of the fight. And, yeah, that's going to be, oh no! Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, this was not what we were expecting. We lost some money. Well, Lady Fortune always casts her ballot too in these contests, but try to reassure us that this was her plan and not yours, eh? Oh, you know, I literally cursed myself right there. Did you? Yeah, I mean, you knew, right? You knew. As soon as I was saying that stuff, you knew what was going to happen. Mm-hmm. I know. I know. I don't know why I do that to myself, to be honest. I don't know why I jinx myself in such a massive, massive way that it literally just causes me to get shot by a thrown weapon. And while it was very amusing, I will admit that, because let's face it, it's always amusing to see someone get hit by thrown weapons, because the ragdoll just goes crazy. And that's always really fun. Okay, lose this tournament in the 4th round. Okay, I'm not going to bet on myself or anything like that. We're just going to skip, and then we'll bet and lose the tournament in the 4th round. Alright, easy enough. And let's see now. Yeah, you notice I'm being quiet right now? That's concentration for you. I literally didn't think I was actually gonna die in that previous one, but you know, it happens. Okay, it's the 4th round, right? Yes, I think it is the 4th round. Oh, I hit one of my own guys. What a classic. Oh, I backstabbed him. Oh, that's coming a bit close to home for Romans. Yeah. Alright, so let's have a look. Okay, yeah, so no, this is the 3rd round, so we need to survive one more. I don't have any thrown weapons here. These guys do, so I should probably try to protect him a little bit. There we go, stabbed him. Alright, so here we go. This is where I lose, and I'm gonna throw some thrown weapons at him to make him seem like, you know, this is a real fight. He said before and completely failed the task. I will not be doing that this time. This guy's really good at what he does, isn't he? Did you see those first 2 hits? Oh, those first 2 hits were hilarious. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we have... Okay, another 250. Right. Okay, we need to do one more. Okay, one more. So Rote's bound to have a tournament, right? Usually they're pretty no? Okay, apparently they don't. Okay, so Amatatis will be the one that has a tournament, I'm pretty sure. And what's going on here? Oh yeah. Okay, so there we go. Amatatis does have a tournament, which is fantastic. So let's join here. 2 nobles. And what do we have here? My friend, I am almost sad that these meetings are going to come to an end. Well, a deal is a deal. I won't beat around the bush. Here's your final message. Win this tournament. I wish you luck, right up until the moment that you have to go down. What? I will miss this. It says wish. It says wish? No. It says win. It says win this tournament, right up until the moment that you have to go down. But it says win, so I'm not going down. I will miss this little deal we had. See you at the end. I will not. But yeah, I'm gonna just play nice for the moment. Okay, so it says win. This is really weird. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's even going on with that, but I'm pretty happy to have participated, I gotta say. I'm pretty happy to have done this, because I think it's a lot of fun to do these kinds of sort of extracurricular tasks, and I like that they're branching out a little bit more, the developers of Bannerlord. I like that they're adding these additional tasks that provide greater options, you know what I mean? Because when you're usually running around and, you know, exploring the world, doing tasks and stuff like that, it's usually the standard stuff like, oh, deliver this herd somewhere, you know, protect this caravan, eliminate these bandits, and so on and so forth. And that's fine, you know. They're perfectly fine tasks to have, but they're not that interesting. And in this case, I think they're doing a really, really great job. This design of this task is really good, but maybe it needs a little bit more work. I assume it is still in sort of like the early stages or something like that, potentially. I'm not sure. I mean, was the task added by the Eagle Rising mod? I don't think so, right? I mean, maybe it was. Maybe it was added by the Eagle Rising mod. If it is, then bravo, because that is really, really good. I really like this task. It's just got a little bit of a rough edge around it, and sometimes the, shall we say, the conveyance of what you need to do is a little bit murky, shall we say. So it's a bit difficult to sort of understand. Why would I want to win 3 tournaments in a row and then they're giving me 250 gold per one, which is just absolutely pointless. Okay, so they gave me 2,500 in the end, which I think is... I mean, I think it's okay, because if you think about it, they did tell me to win a bunch of tournaments, and so winning those tournaments is actually going to give me money as well. So if I do as they say, then if I lose, then obviously it doesn't really matter, because if I don't bet anything, then I don't lose any money. So that actually does make sense. Anyway, what an exciting result. I will definitely miss these tournaments. Well, maybe after some time goes by and memories get a little hazy, we can continue. Here is the last payment, very well deserved. Okay, so they gave me 250 gold after every single tournament, and there were 5 tournaments, so that's 2,000... Wait, no, that's not 2,500. That's 12... what is it? 1,250? Yeah, 1,250, and then they gave me 2,500 for the completion of the task, and then on top of that, I was also betting and winning tournaments as well. But from what I can tell, I mean, if you take a look at my money right now, this is about the same. You see, this is about the same, because obviously in the time that I was running around and doing all of that stuff, I was still paying troop wages, which is obviously a big, a bit of a big issue right there. But, you know, I think it's fun. I think it's fun. So anyway, I'm going to increase my endurance attribute because I generally will always take this. Increasing endurance attribute, in my opinion, or any attribute that is just way, way too good in my opinion. So you've always got to take that. Increase your swing speed with pole arms, going to be taking that. And increase your increase your damage with one-handed weapons by 10%. And we're also going to be increasing our athletics skill a little bit there. And I'm also probably going to be increasing my intelligence a little bit more too. And there we have it. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. I was a little bit dubious about how it would go after we completely messed up the whole betting fraud thing initially. And I was a bit dejected by that point. But we picked ourselves up and we rose like a... not a phoenix, but something else. Like a pigeon. We rose like a pigeon into the sky, and we had a grand old time. Oh yes. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.